Yay! Thanks for tuning in. It's Beaver Hunter. Today we're gonna build a mink box. So simple, quick, and easy, and these sets are effective. They don't just kill mink. They'll catch raccoons and now and then possum in there too. But it's a good, effective set. Imitates a cubby set, and it keeps your trap out of the elements. Keeps it from freezing, and mink are curious, so they like to crawl into things, which we're going to give them something to crawl into. All this is a 1x8 standard pine, cheap pine. If you got a scrap piece of wood laying around, that works too. Won't be as bright, be weathered, kind of blend in a little bit better. But what I've done, I've marked off some 14-inch lengths, and we're going to get those cut all four sides. This lets a 120 conibear sit right inside of this. I'll get these cut and then we'll pick it up from there. All right, so what I've done here is I have marked 3 5/8 of an inch down, which is the center of this board. Now, a lot of guys and gals will put their trap just a couple inches back at the opening of this cubby that we're making. I like to put mine a little bit farther back. So you can go anywhere from 2.5 inches back to 6 inches if you want. I usually make mine at 6. This one I'm going to put in at 5. So what I'm going to do is take a 1/2 inch drill bit. You put a hole on that center mark that you made, and then you're going to mark your lines. And I'll show you that in just a moment after I drill these holes. Alright, so there's your 1/2 inch hole. Describe a line with your speed square or eyeball it, however you want to do it. It's just a trap that's sliding into that. We're going to cut this slot out now, and then after that we can put the box together. Alright, you've done that. You got 2 of these with slots in them on your sides. We're going to put that box together now. Alright, pre-drilled and set these screws so you didn't have to be bored with watching me do that part of it. But basically this just attaches to each side. Now make sure you put the top and the bottom on the inside of these sides so that the trap will fit in there right. But that's all we do. Alright, so here's the mink box. Next step is going to be to get a piece of chicken coop wire or any type of wire blockade that you can staple to the back of that. I have some that I've put some plywood backs onto, or even a solid pine back to, and just drilled a shit ton of holes in it. And just drilled a whole bunch of holes in it so that the wind can pass through it. It's easier to use a piece of that fencing if you just staple it on there. Allows the wind to pass through, which means all the scents from your lures and your baits are going to blow through this too, and that's what you want. Get that scent out there and get those mink a little bit more curious than what they are. So let's get the fence on there, and we'll set a trap in there so you can see what it looks like with the trap in there, and that'll be it. Nice and easy. got my fencing. Same kind of stuff you use in a colony trap, or it's actually a little bit lighter. It's basically just chicken coop, but you're going to staple that onto the back. And what you can do is you can put a piece of wire through one hole and then down through another and leave it long enough, or you can grab a hold of it. But take a muskrat leg or whatever bait it is that you're using or putting into your trap, you wire it into there, and that's that. So now you've got your simple 120, and you've got your slots that you cut. That just slides down into there and sits in there just like this. There. Straighten her out. Comes back here to get the bait, and whack, it's got. Now what I like to do, once I get my trap in there and situated and set, I'll take my springs on both sides, push down, and that tightens that trap up to where it's not even going to drop out of there with the chain hanging from it. So there it is. Simple mink box. Effective. It will kill more than minks, so don't be surprised if you end up with some raccoons or possum in there. But that's that. Good luck, tight chains.